Before we get out of here, let's talk about the collision ratings because we have not talked about them, and this was the first week without any prime competition up against them. Back to the tournament. AEW Collision, December 2nd, 2023 on TNT, on average, did 451,000 viewers.
Eesh. Okay, well, they're back up over 4, but with no football and no WWE premium live event, that means that the Punk debacle took a couple 100,000 away from Saturdays, I guess.
Well, let's go to the quarter-hour breakdowns. Jim, these were compiled by WrestleNomics. Quarter 1, 8 to 8.
And this was the date of, what was this date?
December 2nd.
December 2nd, so we don't confuse the people.
Quarter 1, 8 to 8:15 p.m. Backstage promos and the beginning of Claudio Castagnoli versus Brody King with picture-in-picture. 444,000 viewers.
Whew. Okay, so we can already see that Saturday night is completely different than Wednesday. They don't get a large number on the lead-in, but they don't lose nearly as many of the people that they start with in terms of percentage-wise. Very interesting.
We go to quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. The continuation of Claudio versus Brody King, Jon Moxley's backstage promo, and Kiera Hogan versus Abaddon with Julia Hart's post-match. 492,000 viewers.
Good Lord. Okay, we made some fun of that.
And the high point in the key demo, 203.
Well, we made some fun of that, the whole show on the last program that we did, just that they aired the thing to begin with and that their choices, and how did they manage to pick up 50,000 people for that segment? Was that a gift?
I don't know. Maybe someone was into the tournament match. You don't know. But the next segment, quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m.
After they've seen Abaddon versus Kiera Hogan.
Samoa Joe and Roddy Strong in the Kingdom's backstage angle, an ad break, and the start of Andrade El Idolo versus Daniel Garcia with picture-in-picture and a full-screen ad break. 444,000 viewers.
Okay, they're right exactly back to the exact number they started with. So people abandoned Abaddon.
We now go to quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m. Continuation of Andrade versus Garcia with the post-match with Matt Menard, a recap of Dynamite, an ad break, Willie Mack's backstage promo, Roddy Strong's live promo, and the Kingdom versus the Iron Savages. 485,000 viewers.
Okay, well, none of that would indicate that you would think that 40,000 more people would jump in and say, oh, I got to see this. So I don't know what's going on here. 444 to 492 to 444 to 485. And the 9 o'clock hour coming up.
That's right, quarter 5, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m. The finish of the Kingdom versus the Iron Savages, Ethan Page's backstage promo, a Ring of Honor video, and Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal versus Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black with picture-in-picture. 456,000 viewers.
Okay, and they lose people at the top of the 9 o'clock. So now we've gone 444, 492, 444, 485, 456. They're caught in a trap. They can't walk out. Woo! It's so far 48,000 people back and forth.
Well, let's see where they go from here. Quarter 6, 9:15 and 9:30 p.m. The continuation of the Buddy Matthews, Malachi Black FTR live angle, the Tony Storm backstage promo, an ad break, Sky Blues backstage promo.
You just love Sky Blues backstage. That's what the problem is.
Are you talking to me or the audience?
You.
She's all right. Don't go crazy. Christian Cage video, and the beginning of Kip Sabian versus El Hijo del Vikingo.
Oh, boy.
With picture-in-picture. 423,000 viewers.
I can't believe that only ran 33,000 off, but we hit the low point here now in the program.
Quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. Kip Sabian versus El Hijo del Vikingo continued, a Keith Lee and Shane Taylor backstage angle, an ad break, another CJ Perry Miro backstage angle, and the start of Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston, 402,000 viewers.
Okay, and we found a new low, ladies and gentlemen. The bar has fallen. Do they finish up above or below 400,000?
Well, we finished with quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m. Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston with picture-in-picture ads, 459,000 viewers.
So they actually came back to see the main event with Danielson. He is a name, but they couldn't. That's only the main event is 1, 2, third place in terms of all quarters, but at least they stayed above 4.
And I guess maybe this may be the new home rating-wise for Collision, wouldn't you think?
Well, I mean, until the tournament's over and there might be something advertised that people want to see that's a personal issue or that they're interested in, but there was no WWE conflict. There's no major sports. So I think this is kind of what it's going to be, right?